political. This man not the off in mind. Aha.
Hello there. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Mayegun live. Thank you so much for joining me once again tonight. Share this broadcast, like it, and then read the caption as well as the description, right? Sit back and then enjoy tonight. Kolu in Sokoto. Buhari in Sokoto. Thank you. Just less than 24 hours that Yaya Bello of Kogi made a statement bragging about their Supreme Court deal. What happened after? His wife, Rashida Bello, the First Lady of Kogi State, is now on the run because of 3 billion naira fraud. Money stolen from the people of Kogi State. Share this broadcast. Yaya Bello.
Our father, the next president, took a lead and made his stand known to the whole country. Everybody heard it clear. And he warned and cautioned about the consequences of such misapplication of such a program. And then some people decided to make cheap political capital out of it. And they said, let Nigerians continue to suffer. They said, let banks continue to close. They said, let our market women continue to suffer. And then some persons kept mute. They kept mute and closed their mouth because they are confused. They don't know where to go. But as all of us, the governors of ABC, have decided to follow the man where no road, the person where Sabi road, which is the next president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Tinubu. We went to Supreme Court, and by the special grace of God, today we have been vindicated. And the implication is that if you have new naira, if you have old naira, make you they use them corner. Make you they use them corner. Make you they use them they go. You see, that is one of the good things that this city board is bringing for us in Nigeria. When we become president, and when Kashim Shettima becomes vice president, money go dey
Money go dey yafu. Because of that statement now, they have arrested Yaya Bello's nephew and the First Lady of Kogi State is on the run, Rashida Bello. For those who don't know who Rashida Bello is, this is Yaya Bello's wife. I think one of his wives. And if you have never met Rashida, look at those who have met Rashida as staff.
Don't worry, everybody.
So Kogi State is really blessed that they have the First Lady, Second Lady, Third Lady, Fourth Lady. I don't know. Do you have up to Fifth Lady in Kogi? I don't know. Now Rashida is on the run because the same government that controls APC, I'm sorry, the same party rather, that controls the same government, controls the Central Bank of Nigeria, also controls the EFCC of Nigeria. The same party is now they are fighting themselves, as in others are using Supreme Court.
Thank you very much. In a few minutes, President ya riga ya haura don Allah a bi order. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. I finished my job. I will now hand over to the national chairman, who will invite Aswaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. After that, he will hand over the flag to the next governor. Wamako Kamasa Kuza. Kar flag ya bata. So, national chairman, over to you, sir.
It is my privilege na gayyaci ɗan takararmu na shugaban Najeriya, distinguished Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Sokoto! 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 Say hallelujah! Say hallelujah! Say hallelujah! Nigeria! 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 Say Buhari!
It is smoke Igbo. It is take India.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I've been having issue with that. The whole connection. Sorry about that. I think the audio is sorted. That should be. As that. Right. So I'm going to give it a sec until the sound is back. Give me one moment. The sound is back. Yeah, I am so sorry. I've been having issue with the what do you call it? With the whole connection and all that. So let's quickly jump past that and pretend that it never happened. All right. I'm so sorry once again. So I was on the Yaya Bello and his wife. This is a party that has told you that they came to fight corruption, remember? But under them, corruption have become legalized. And as typical of Nigerian political system, right? The moment you capture, it's called state capture, right? The moment you capture any source of, what do you call it? The purse of any organ of government, you can automatically turn it into your family, into your family purse. In Kogi State, they have, what do you call it? They have First Lady, Rashida. I think Rashida is your first lady, Abi. Rashida, second lady, third lady, fourth lady, and I think fifth lady or something. And they are all leeches that live off the state resources. He is a rich man right now. However, he is a criminal that knows what, I don't know, like the damages that no old Naira notes, no new Naira notes. An election is about 2 weeks. The damages they probably will suffer for him and his gang, El Rufaya, and the one from Nasarawa. They took Buhari to court because that's what they did. They thought they are taking CBN to court. So they took Buhari to court. And within few hours, that Supreme Court made the announcement. They declared Yaya Bello's wife wanted. And this is APC, still APC versus APC. That was yesterday. They declared Yaya Bello's wife wanted for 3 billion naira stolen Kogi State money. But they caught his nephew. So today, they arraigned Yaya Bello's nephew, same political party. And you know Yaya Bello and Aisha Bokwari, they are like this, 5 and 6. Okay. So Yaya Bello's wife, Kogi's first lady, is on the run right now from Bokwari's government. Also, remember, the whole wahala is that some people are trying to sabotage Tinubu from winning. Abi? I'll come back to that. Now, let's quickly go to Sokoto. Kolu was in Sokoto today. And he wasn't alone. Kolu was in Sokoto with Bokwari. Yeah, the mannequin was there. But the drama started from the palace of the Sultan of Sokoto. When somehow, Kolu was asking for the endorsement, or like endorsement deal, endorsement of the Sultan. And he said his support, his open endorsement means a lot. You know, Kolu is banking on Northern Nigeria votes. And that is why he is ready to do anything his own crop of crook ask him to do. Meanwhile, Bokwari's crop of crooks as well, they are both firing the shots at one another, Abi. So that Northern Nigeria, be like say, wala day. So Kolu was addressing Sultan of Sokoto today, and he said, you know, you have to endorse me. You must endorse me because this is Bokwari here. I decided to bring him here so that he can witness this. And everybody was just laughing. Some said maybe they were laughing at him, or maybe they were laughing with him, like because he's cracking them up. But some believe that it's actually the former, not the latter. They are laughing at him. But I'll show you a quick one. Inside the palace of Emir. Hang on, where is that again? Yeah, the palace of the Emir of Sultan of Sokoto. But I think I am going to get back to you on that. The clip is currently not available. Just a moment.
Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ lábẹ́ ìṣèjọba gómìnà ẹnjìnìà Abíọ́dún Olúṣèyí Mákindé ló kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pé ẹ kú ìfaradà láti wá ṣe ìrànwọ́ dí ilé kókó tí àìsí owó náírà àti epo tó kó bá ẹ̀yin aráàlú ni gómìnà fi pèsè ọkọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ láàrin gbùngbùn Ìbàdàn láwọn àgbègbè yìí Ọjọ́ Dùgbẹ̀ challenge ọ̀fẹ́ challenge sọ́jọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ Àpáta Searing Road dé challenge ọ̀fẹ́ Olódó Ìwó Road dé géètì ọ̀fẹ́ New Garage Ìwó Road Express ọ̀fẹ́ Ọjọ́ Ìwó Road Express ọ̀fẹ́ challenge sí Ìwó Road dé Biuri tó fi dé Ẹgbẹ́dá ọ̀fẹ́ challenge sí Bẹ̀rẹ̀ géètì tó fi dé Ìwó Road ọ̀fẹ́ Ọjọ́ sí Sango Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ dé challenge ọ̀fẹ́ àti Mọ́níyà sọ́jọ́ gbogbo àwọn agbègbè wọ̀nyí lẹ́ẹ̀tì máa rí ọkọ̀ bọ̀gìnìbọ̀gìnì omi tuntun mass transit tí wọ́n máa lọ tí wọ́n máa bọ̀ láti máa kó ẹ̀yin aráàlú débi tẹ́ ẹ bá ń lọ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. àwa ń fàsìkò yìí pàrọwà fún ẹ̀yin ọlọ́kọ̀ èrò wípé ẹ̀yin náà mọ̀ rájẹ jẹun o. ìjọba ò gbé ètò yìí kalẹ̀ láti dí okòwò tìyín náà lọ́wọ́ ṣùgbọ́n láti bu omi síbi tí bàtà ti ń ta àwọn aráàlú lẹ́sẹ̀. ẹ ṣeun.
I thought that's a very, was a very important information or useful information for those who are residing in Oyo State, talking about the hardship and all of that that is going on right now. I bet some of you must have seen the, you must have probably been using it already in Oyo State or Ibadan rather before this, but I've had it in that file for this now. So yeah, let's go to that Sokoto where Kolu was seeking the endorsement of the Sultan. That's where the journey started from. Before Buhari now told the people of Sokoto that, listen, for all I have done, Tinubu is here, is going to continue from wherever I stop. And to me, when I heard that, that sounded like a threat. Abi? Until I heard the PDP chairman in Kano that boldly said PDP has destroyed Nigeria. See, I'll come back to that too. But let's quickly stop at the palace of the Sultan. Listen.
We want to win the election. And since that one will come forth, we seek your blessing and endorsement. And something you cannot reject. I request because the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces is on seat. How can he be here and you reject? That's good. Thank you very much for your God bless you.
So you get what I mean? Like, in the old, the old people's way of making light an important message. But when he added, you can't reject because the president of the Federal Republic is on seat, that could just be like, just kind of trying to be funny. But in this day and time, politically, telling the Sultan that he can't reject his requests is now being interpreted to something else I won't amplify. But can we please just leave the palace and go straight to where Kolu addressed the people of Sokoto? What did he tell them? And what did Buhari tell them? I think that's where we're going to take this interesting conversation from. Please listen. And again, please, when you are listening, please don't listen with so much rapt attention, like as if to say you want to hear something reasonable. Please, I beg of you, you will be disappointed. But if you're going to listen for the relief part of it, okay, and as well as the comical part of it, for just a few minutes, I beg you to endure. Here was when Buhari landed in Sokoto, the real trip. And then they met and greeted straight to the venue of the campaign like this. I'm gone. That's actually another interesting part I was to show you before the next one, okay? The person, one of those who came to welcome Tinubu in Sokoto, officially or something, was Tambuwal. However, the news said Tambuwal came, the APC, Egwekegwe said Tambuwal came to welcome him. But some said Tambuwal was on his way out of Sokoto to their own campaign in Kano when he saw Kolu on the tarmac. However, this is what happened on that tarmac when they met Tambuwal. You know, it's just going to be in there like you probably won't understand majority of what they will say. And they will speak in codes. And it's now a few days too. Because if you look at it from the Agbadorians, the they call them the continua. So if they say they say you're a conrade. So the Agbadorians, that clip and the follow-up news that said the deputy governor to Tambuwal has decamped to APC. Do you get that? Like he resigned as a member of a PDP, right? Withdrawer, and he has joined Tinubu's camp. That became a sort of a breaking news, sort of. Then a few minutes after that, or a few hours after that, the guy released this. It's crazy, isn't it? Let me take off this banner. Now, I'll show you the first one. This was the first letter. It wasn't signed, just the name. And APC, Egbekegbe, were sharing this all over social media. They said, Shena Bafarawa Abi, who be that guy in Sokoto, that they said has converted even Tambuwal's deputy to become Agbado merchant, right? And then they shared that video I showed to you earlier, right? Then the guy came back later with a signed one to say, no, I never resigned from PDP. So this was the drama that happened in Sokoto today with APC, Egbekegbe. So me reading all that just reminded me of, you know, that our guy, the dildo senator, who told us about APC a while back.
APC is a grand fraud. Expert liars. They are first-class propagandists. They thrive on propaganda. They have spent so much money on media to cover them up. APC.
Do you get that? You remember that guy, Dido Senator? Anyway, After the greetings on the tarmac and the rest of that, and then the deputy governor did not decamp to anybody and all that stuff, right? Then the real drama started when Kolu was invited to speak. As usual, don't raise your oppo. Just sit back there. Don't get bored. Okay? Just smile. Okay? Choco. It is Kolu, shall you get? Kolu is a giver that continues to give from the pool of his comic talent. Let's go to Sokoto, where the two, what do you call it, the two relics, Buhari and then Tinubu, were trying to motivate God.
Thank you very much. In a few minutes, President Yaya Hora, dan Allah abi order. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. I have finished my job. I will now hand over to the national chairman, who will invite Aswaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. After that, he will hand over the flag to the next governor. Wamako kamasa kuza. Kar flag ya bata. So, national chairman, over to you, sir.
It is my privilege na gayyaci ɗan takararmu na shugaban Najeriya, distinguished Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Sokoto! 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 Say alu! Say alu! Say alu! Nigeria! 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 Say Buhari! Say Baba! Say Buhari! Say Megasikia! Now, God bless you. Salam alaikum, Jama. Today, Sokoto received a son, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's good to come home. It's good to be here. It is a home for me. All of us, as Nigerians, we've seen leaders. Sometimes some of you were not born when those leaders came. But new leaders came from 2013-14. In 2015, sweep the dirt. Sweep with a good broom. We say broom, 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 broom. You get blue boom revolution. Swept them away. But the dot is still left on the ground. We say we need to sweep more. Then I apply to be the vacuum cleaner so we can clean the dirt. We thank God. We thank Alu Wamakuk and his team for making Sokoto APC. We thank the leadership of Baba President Buhari. Say Buhari. We thank them. We promise we will work hard. We will eliminate corruption. We will drive away madness called kidnapping. We will do hard work. Clean Nigeria of rubbish. Those who spent 16 years producing lies, fighting naked in Wuse Market, and call themselves president and vice president. That is not that of Buhari. Buhari is a man of character, great honor, say Babalu. Say Babalu. Say Babalu. Very good. We're happy. You, in the name of our party, in the name of Allah Almighty, we promise you better education, job opportunity, agricultural produce, and better market for Nigeria that will make you happy, make your children happy, answer your prayers in the name of Allah, make you greater person. May God bless you. Salaam alaikum.
Thank you very much. With Allah, at this stage, it is.
Many people are in the bank because many people are dying. Everything are doing. Pressure ti wà. Mbazo Yorùbá. Gbogbo nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ ń lù yìí. Pressure ti wà. Èyí gbogbo ṣe sọ. Sẹ́yìn ìlú lé. Fún wa lówó wa ànáwó wá sọ wá di lazy youth. Náà ẹ sọ wá di lazy youth. Òun ni mo wà ní táìmù yìí tí mi ò lè lọ bí iṣẹ́. Kò sówó. Èmi.
Àwọn ọlọ́pàá máa kó anybody lónìí. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá máa kó anybody lónìí.
I'm sorry, I mean, I could continue like that for another 5 minutes. But you know one thing, right? I was actually laughing. Look at my eyes, like so watery. In the name of our party, in the name of Allah, your children will be happy. If they know all on that place, Baba, if he say in the name of Jesus of our party, Baba had the law. Tinubu the law. Why can't you people just pity yourselves? I mean, as in, even if you know pity yourselves, why can't you just pity your children? Did you see how Buhari was standing there like a statue? We call Yato Sikan. The last time they were together. How many of you remember this one?
And I assure you that God willing, we are going to win through and through. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, as he said in his speech, and I assure you that God willing, we are going to win through and through. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, as he said in his speech, and I assure you that God willing.
I'm going to be so teary. Look at me. I'm so teary. He died in the fish. You see, somebody said they don't bother listening to Buhari. That's what you endured for 8 years. So it got to a stage that people don't even miss Buhari anymore. They just don't want to hear from him again. They said when he's talking, they will need interpreter. Somebody to say, what did he say? What did he just say? That's Buhari of 8 years. I just thought I should remind you. And if you think Kolu that is neither here nor there, when he has already employed spinners on social media, they are spinning. Old people are lying face to face, and they are not ashamed. Can you believe that? Listen to, you remember one that told you that Bullion Van missed address, and the wrong address they appeared at, the wrong address that the 2 Bullion Vans and the 1 police escort was Tinubu's body loan. One person, Papa, went on TV in Nigeria, and he said that. So this issue of bullion, they said, no, the Bullion Vans missed their way. They missed their way, and the only address they could go to was Tinubu's house on the eve of election, in the evening. But if you think that's ridiculous, maybe you should listen to this guy. Somebody who just recovered from stroke. Dele Alake that recovered from stroke in London. He was in London for almost a year, recuperating from a stroke that could have killed him. Then Tinubu, that they want to make president. This guy started lying from here in London. Now he's regaining strength too after using the NHS in the UK. Lagos that they built for how many years, where they have no medical facility to take care of any of them. Sure you get that Dele Alake, the NHS, we me are they pay tax for here, took care of him. And from here, he started lying from the Chatham House. Now he's back in Nigeria, and they are not ashamed. What do you tell old people with white beard, white hair, lying? And then when he says, "I roll and pana, why are you lying? You are so. How can you be lying like this, sir?" They say, "You don't have respect. Even if you don't respect, don't you respect my white hair, my gray hair?" Baba, gray hair. You are lying. You are saying gray hair. Toba gbanyi leti, wala ni sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. You will never talk again because àwọn yín máa sá wọnú ni. You rush you on your robbery, everybody. Now so it be. They are so shameless, this generation.
An example, sir. When Bola Ahmed Tinubu was famously, shown to say the Bala Balu, that's something I can't understand.
Is there no other way to say that?
No. But if he sleeps, sir, it's okay.
True. It's not true. What is true then? It was doctored.
It was doctored.
You do realize?
I'm telling you, it was doctored because we showed the real original video clip.
Why
on TVC.
Why would
and
you?
Then it was broken into snippets and thrown on the social media.
An example, sir. When Bola Ahmed Tinubu,
they can just get you so angry. Don't you have home training? Okay, let's be fair now. If you say people like us, because of the way somebody like me, the way I talk, okay, I am a textbook definition of Nigerian definition of person wey no get home training. Okay. Let's assume that they train me at home, but I refused and I rejected those training that says I should pretend that an old man or old woman, elderly person who is lying face to face. So if you see any elderly person lying, there's no training like that, by the way, okay? They say, okay, maybe they will be like, okay, if you see elderly person lying as a Yoruba man, as a young person, okay, you should never say it. It's against the culture. That's a lie. That is a lie. It's not our culture. Here you get. As we have Agbalagba, that now the same way we have Agbaya, we have Agbaofo, we have Agbaushi, we have Agbaishe. Agbade means that maybe they were once young. Okay, so let's assume, say, me, I lack home training to respect thieves, whether they are old or young. Okay, let's say I lack home training. Ladies and gentlemen, who would you say trained these criminals to be liars, to be thieves, to be manipulators, to be propagandists? Who would you say trained them? Their parents, Abi? Sure, you will say their parents, or their parents taught them, but they themselves lack home training. They lack a self-respect, what did they call them? Self-respect, that you cannot steal and still expect to be respected, Abi. So if you see a lack home training because of how I speak about these criminals, oh yeah, tell me, who born these criminals? Who be their parents? Is this what their parents trained them? Is this what they expected them to become? Nuisance and criminals and liars? You see, when you point down one finger, you should check the rest and see where they are, see where they are directed at, where they are pointing at. Your hypocrisy. A lot of us are smarter than that. That's why we know that to call out criminals, it is for the sake of the young and the young people that are always going to be misled by being bullied with one Olori Bruku was asking me, my Yegun's diary political. Are you sure you want to grow to his age? Age of Kolu. What is the benefit of the age of Kolu? Now, a demented, sick Kolu, if not for those who have to like a push and lie behind the scene because of waiting, then go gain and get. You don't understand. You are looking at him and you are telling yourself that he's okay. They said he's not well, but he's sounding well. Baba, Jara now. If Buhari is not enough warning for you, she won't shake for yeni. I'm just asking, she won't shake for yeni. At least when I was growing up, my mom would be like, when I start my stubbornness, okay? After they have whipped and beat me and all of that, you know that one they will say about for what to bomb, we are for what Famora. My mom's hands were not really that good, and I was, I happened to be her first son. So what happened? Bah, 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 bah. Then when you are like relaxing after giving me food, then she'll start talking. That thing that always make you misbehave to get beaten like this. Once in a while, don't you just sit down and just think? Ask your own inner mind that she na life I dey live so. That was my mom. She will be talking to me like that. She iwo kin ba aron enu e sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ǹkọ̀ọ̀kan. Ó tiẹ̀ tó bá ti jẹ́ pé o kin ronú, yeah? But lẹ́ǹkọ̀ọ̀kan, once in a while, why don't you just sit down and think back and think that, is this the life you want where you will be misbehaving and you'll be getting beaten? So I'm asking you, once in a while, why don't you just sit back and think, review all your past decisions, see where they brought you, okay? And then maybe that will help you with your future decisions, because disaster call you, Those of you who are still managing, some of you are here right now for APC, Egbekegbe, left, right, and center, even though you are going through the worst and the worst hardship right now. Some of you may not make it till the election or till the end of Buhari time. Now, any of us can die anytime. I'm not afraid to die, by the way. Okay? I thank God for my life, and you know what I mean? So I'm not. But one of the things that I am very sure of is that even if I'm going to die, I would die because, one, maybe if I have an accident or if I fall sick and I couldn't recover. But one of the deaths that will never be part of mine is that me walking or driving somewhere, getting kidnapped violently or getting caught up, okay, in the midst of a mass kidnapping as well, and then unable to make it. People are dying every day. Then not just that, I won't die because I am sick and I'm unable to pay for medical bill. No, that won't be me. But a lot of people will die, are already dying. You see all this is going on around Nigeria now. Nigeria is just like a jungle. These criminals have made it. Okay, these criminals have made it. If not, by now, you would have been receiving statistics of people that this economic turmoil, money changing, and the rest of all this hardship everybody is facing right now in Nigeria. They would have been tallying everything and say, almost 8 people died today in this hospital. This one died. In that hospital, this one's died. This one, you know what I mean? Because all those data will tell you the true and real economic effect or life effect of what APC Egbekegbe is doing to you. So if you survive Buhari, then Tinubu will take it on. Sure, you get what I mean now? You may not make it till then. If anything happened to you right now, right? I mean, people are so heartless to the point that they are actually standing next to to hospitals to sell new Naira notes and all that. This is handiwork of APC versus APC. But millions of you are going to be the victims of it. But yet, you really think you are doing anybody with your adamant, strong get and whatever ignorant things that is pushing you to think that with APC you will punish anybody. If you make it to the end of Buhari's time, you better just go brace up again, because that's going to be another roller coaster. And a lot of you know where they touch you, as they say. However, Buhari was like, this is where Buhari now told them, he said, listen, when I finish with all of you, Tinubu will take it on from here. Not so good, because he didn't speak English. So you have to manage this. Ahmed may come on later tonight to tell us what he said, but I have told you, this is him telling them that Tinubu will continue from where he is going to stop. Listen.
To yanzu za mu ɗau wannan dama cikin sunan Allah Madaukakin Sarki mu kira ubanmu, uban jam'iyyarmu, uban ƙasa Muhammadu Buhari GCFR ya ce ya yi ɗan jawabi ya sa tufarraki ta abin da ya samu yau.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Shugaban jam'iyya Abdullahi Adamu, ɗan takarar shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu, gwamnoni, ministoci da sauran jama'a da ke nan, assalamu alaikum. Kuna tsaye a nan rana kamar awa 4 aƙalla. Na gode kwarai da gaske, tun daga filin jirgin sama har zuwa fadar sultan har zuwa nan, mutane ne suke tsaye a rana suna ɗaga mana hannu. Na gode kwarai da gaske mutanen Sokoto. Allah tabbata mana da alheri. Wannan zuwan da na yi, na rako ɗan takara ne na jam'iyya, shine Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Jam'iyyarmu ita ta fidda shi ya yi takarar shugaban ƙasa. Za mu goyi bayan shi, kuma da yarda Allah za mu ci nasara. Na gode muku kwarai da gaske. Waɗanda ba su samu damar zuwa ba, su gaya ma iyalinsu da makwabtansu cewa mun zaɓi Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya shugabanci ƙasar nan da yarda Allah. Na mun gode kwarai da gaske, mun gode kwarai da gaske, alhamdulillahi.
That is the man who puts all of you in whatever hardship you are currently passing through in Nigeria. But APC, they will disagree with you. Is he the one that is central bank governor? Or is he the one that has told people to go and keep money in the houses? I mean, since these rogues, these criminals came in, right? They never take responsibility, or we never take any responsibility for anything. It's either somebody else's blame. And then when you say, okay, if somebody did that, what is then the job of the government? To complain and tell all of you why that happened. And that's it. But because, Buhari, he will get whatever he wants, and therefore, standing before them, standing in front of all of them there, okay, the same shaitani that put them through whatever they are going through, they are praying back to them and say, hey, God, we do this, and they are like, amen. Abi? What did they call that thing? Obesian theory. Abi, what did they call it? It's not Marxian theory. It's not, okay. Doesn't really matter. But you get what I mean? Some said it's a sort of a reverse psychology. Imagine people who destroyed Nigeria, further divided Nigeria, put you through what you are going through right now, and call who was on that stage talking about 16 years that they couldn't even give you light. I'm going to actually cut that video into two, and I'm going to replay part of it again, okay? But just before then, other relics, another bandwagon of jihadists and looters. Looters continua, that's Tinubu. They are looters or articulated moguls or articulators. They were in Kano, and they spoke mostly in Hausa. I won't be able to interpret, so we're just all going to be here sitting duck. So I caught the part where they spoke English, that all of us could at least relate. And that was where their party chairman, Ayu, was talking. And I want you to listen to this part. Ayu in Kano, just before Atifku.
Former Senate President, Yaya Minister, so there Yaya Shobu, Yaya Rike Jamiya Danam. Wasu suka ce mashi waye tashi ya tafi. Yan PDP na Najeriya gaba ɗaya suka ce ba inda za ka ce uban kuturu ya ke ɗan Bello da makaho. Har yanzu yana zaune, mutumin timi ne, mutumin Benue ne, shugaba ne a Najeriya. Dr. Senator Iyota Ayu.
Muna tare da kai yace Ayu, muna son ka. Wanda yace ba ya son ka.
Mutanen Kano. An Kanawa. Assalamu alaikum. Kamar yi muku magana Hausa zan yi a Turanci. I want to address you, the people of Kano and Nigeria in Kano today. A political party must discuss its policies at home, in-house, and agree on how best to implement for the interest of the ordinary people. That is how we do it in the PDP. In the other party called APC, which is a contraption, they do not discuss any policies because there are no policies. They only came to take over power for their own selfish interests. Since they came, they have been suffering the Nigerian people on a daily basis. There is no fuel for you. There is no food. There is no money. All this time, Nigerian people are suffering. They are killing all our people in the villages and even in the towns. They have done nothing. The government do nothing. But today, because they have collected plenty of money to come and buy votes, responsible. Who is responsible is APC. It's not only Buhari. It's not any Kaba in the villa. It is APC that brought us problems in this country. Under PDP, we were doing very well. We were becoming the richest economy in Africa. Today, after 8 years of suffering Nigerians and they have nothing to offer, they have come with a policy of changing currency on the last minute. Nobody asked them to change currency. It's APC that decided to change the currency of Nigeria. They can implement it. It's their problem. It is not the problem of PDP and it's not the problem of any other Nigerian. They are the ones who are making you to suffer. If they disagree among themselves, let them pack up their things and go. You should vote them out because they have nothing to offer. PDP we know what to do. When we take over power, we know exactly what to do to bring support to the ordinary Nigerian. So today, here in the city of Kano, the city of progress, the city of Minokano, and other distinguished people, I am telling you, the people of Nigeria, that APC is a party of suffering. It's a party that will bring problems. Anybody voting for PDP wants to continue to suffer. So whether it's Rufai, whether it's Samolu, whether it's Ganduje, all they are telling you is a series of lies. They have nothing to offer the Talaka in Nigeria. We will come back. Our president, Atiku Abubakar, whom you will vote to power in the next few weeks. We will rally around him. We will discuss our policies. We will see where they are affecting you. We will make sure we implement a successful policy that will bring back Nigeria to its glory. We are supposed to be the leaders in Africa and everywhere in the world who should be respected. PDP has brought us shame and we will not continue to retain them in power. Vote for PDP from top to bottom, from bottom to top. Atiku Abubakar as president. Nigeria to his glory. We are supposed to be the leaders in Africa and everywhere in the world we should be respected. PDP has brought us shame.
That's the slip from the chairman of PDP. I don't know about you. I feel like I should just chip in Kolu into that midst before you hear that part of Atifkud. I'm sorry if I just feel like I'm sorry.
We say broom, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Blue boom revolution swept them away, but the dot is still left on the ground. We say we need to sweep more. Then I apply to be the vacuum cleaner so we can clean the dirt. We thank God. We thank Alu Wamakok and his team for making Sokoto APC. We thank the leadership of Baba President Buhari. Say Buhari. We thank them. We promise we will work hard. We will eliminate corruption. We will drive away madness called kidnapping. We will do hard work. Clean Nigeria of rubbish. Those who spent 16 years producing lies, fighting naked in Wuse Market, and call themselves president and vice president. That is not that of Buhari. Buhari is a man of character, great honor.
It is smoke Igbo. It is take India. It is smoke Igbo. It is take India.
And that's the people destroying people versus Al Qaeda People's Congress or Akpanyo People's Congress, APC, which you can actually fuse together and call them the PDAPC. From Sokoto to Kano. I think you should listen to that of Atifku too. He did say something there, but mostly in Hausa, so I managed to work out a bit part where he added English. So let's how is that? Okay, I don't think we'll be needing that, so it's just gonna be like an extra. However, I am going to add an extra just before I go to my next one. And this one is a report from somewhere in Enugu. I think you should watch this.
We are clear now. We are the kidnappers kidnap our people. These are the men of honor who are fighting for these kidnappers. Government should come and help them and provide them with equipment. A lot of things are happening in this our southeast, especially here in Leru. I am calling the governor, I'm calling all the government officials, not just doing campaign. Come and help our people. Look at kidnappers ravaging our people here. These men here are from somewhere. They have come here to make sure that this place is secured. But they have no equipment. Nothing to face these useless people. Nothing to face them. I want the people to talk. Nothing to face them.
We are the people they kidnap.
Go ahead.
We are the people they kidnapped since on Monday 4:30 in the evening till today. So they didn't give us food, no water. So they carry AK-47. They are Fulani boys, age 17 to 24.
Hey,
they are about 8 in the forest there. So, okay, there are more than 8, but I count 8. Which I saw there are 8 from my inside. So they are from here busting out to where those Hausa people are selling gariki. So they have link from gariki where they're selling cows. So that is where they go to buy food to bring to their camp.
Okay, you guys have heard it.
I just thought you should see that. One information that is not bloody this time. Most of the information from that part are mostly bloody and then graphic to share. Okay, so thank you very much to everyone who has stayed back with me tonight. I want to share this one, which is a